It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities.
In the middle, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 13, Tristan Thompson. Number 0, Kevin Love. He's starting at point guard from Duke University. Number 2, from St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio, number 23, LeBron James. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 19, Freak.
The Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. With most of their upcoming games taking place at home, they have a chance here to make a nice little push.
Well, this is a nice stretch for this team, Kevin, because they get a number of games at home, and it gives them a chance to make up some ground in the standings.
And one of the first things you want to do is establish yourself at home, and that's what they've done. They've been a very difficult out on their home floor. So these games coming up, they'll be ready. Their fans will be ready, and they could make up a lot of ground in the standings.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Batum is out there with Lavoy Allen. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit.
Batum against LeBron. Walker with a clean look, and he's good on the three ball. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cleveland with the ball. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart, the willingness to get in there and mix it up, do your work early, get to that inside position. And I didn't see any of that fight from them.
And here is Jefferson following the three-pointer by Freak. 5 on the clock and stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving leading the charge. Again from deep, the three-pointer good from Freak. Freak's got 9 points.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And Lamb kicks to Allen. They double him with Freak. Allen dishes to Jefferson. There's Walker with the 3. That's good. 6 points for him.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now here's Freak. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
What a game we've seen here for Freak. He's already got 9 points. He's been just as deadly from beyond the arc as he's been inside of it.
He showed the versatility and the range today. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Walker against Irving. Walker the pass to Lamb. It's Jefferson with the drive. The shot is off. Nice D from Freak. Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to Love. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Love's got his first 2 points of the night.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Allen outside. Kicks to Lamb. Batum for 3. Hornets keep it alive. Jefferson. Jefferson missing again. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And that one's good. Freak.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Hornets trail by 9. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively. Thank you, Doris. Here's Walker, following the basket by LeBron James. Jefferson, a screen on Irving. Walker goes in. They get it again.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up.
Way empty, but they got the look they wanted. Movement and communication there.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Fries. Cleveland leading by 11. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. They've got Batum. Lee out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Good!
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
The Hornets shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Now here's Batum, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. Good.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
And here's Walker, following the three-pointer by Freak. And Walker kicks to Batum. Allen with the screen for Batum. Up top, Kidd-Gilchrist, all alone. Thompson with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Batum with the steal. To the middle. Allen dishes to Lee. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Love checked in for Reggie Evans. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Lamb's checked in. Here's Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's a good screen. Outside, Batum. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland leading by 14. And a wide open look for Freak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 21 points for Freak.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Here's Allen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And that one's good, Irving. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Inside, here's Irving. No good. Walker with some nice D.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball. Inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. Freak, number 1. And, of course, LeBron James.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He finished with 39 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Freak. He had a nice open look right there. Batum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Walker with it. Now defended by Freak. And Thompson sends it back.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lamb passes to Kid Gilchrist. The feed to Jefferson. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Walker's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Inside. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Freak.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Now here's Walker. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Now here's Freak. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. That is good. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Now Walker from deep three-point range. No good on that last second attempt there. And so a pretty lopsided game.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the... We'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Thompson in at the 5. James, and he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 8 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their pass.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Jefferson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Shot clock at 6. And Batum kicks to Jefferson. Jefferson can't get that one to fall.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Walker dishes to Jefferson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jefferson's got his second basket.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
For Jefferson. He's getting around.
Get into them on the
game. 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in. Now here is Hill. Off target on the 15-footer.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And Allen with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Freak. That's in there. Love with the assist. 34 points for Freak.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
They double him with Freak. Love against Allen. The drive by Allen. From down in the low post, it goes. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Outside Irving. Lets it fly. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
We got to be more physical on defense.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland.
Way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
The 3 quarters of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Walker with it. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Kemba Walker is out there with Harrison. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight. Now here's Freak. The dish to Smith. And here's Freak. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Wesley Johnson picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Charlotte. A shot by Batum, no good. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul.
Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Passes it to Freak. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Charlotte making a switch here. Allen's checked in. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Freak, defended by Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lee, left side. That's good from Kid Gilchrist on the assist by Lee. And that's now 8 points for Michael Kid Gilchrist. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Freak passes to Evans. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Hill kicks to Kid Gilchrist. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Lee. Clock at 6. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Nobody near Allen. Off target from outside.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. Kaminsky is checked in for Gilchrist.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
That's right. I mean, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season. They'll face them once more, so they could end up with a split in those 4 games.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
No good on the free throw. Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And the second free throw, good. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hill kicks to Lee. There's the pass to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And the basket by Hill.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Freak dishes to Fry. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel. It's two teams that have the same aspirations, and that's winning the NBA championship. So it's a great game. It went down to the wire, and we gave our beautiful fans a great show today, and it was fun.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire